on Mondays, we're going to be focusing on calling all of the best agents in our network, and we're going to divide the agents up into three lists. So the first list is active agents. So this is any agent who sent you a lead over the last year. The second list is going to be hot prospects. So these are any agents that you've identified as someone you want to do business with. You have had a meeting with them and the meeting went well, but you haven't gotten a lead from them yet. Someone that you're have had a conversation with, but you haven't had a meeting with them yet. Anyone who's you've identified as someone that you really want to do business with and you're pursuing them, but they have not actually sent you a lead yet, goes on the hot prospects list. And then all the other agents that you're talking to are going to go on a cold prospects list. So the cold prospects list is, it could be an agent that you've done business with in the past, and then now you're kind of not doing business at this season of your life, but you want to stay in front of them. Or it's someone that you've had a meeting with and X number of months have gone by and you haven't gotten any kind of lead and they've kind of gone cold, but you want to continue to stay in front of them. And then, any new agents you meet where it's like, hey, maybe there wasn't a lot of synergy between the two of you, but you should continue to stay in front of them in case they need you for business, but it's not someone that you've identified that you're going to intentionally pursue. So active realtors, hot prospects, cold prospects is your three lists. Every Monday, you're going to call through one of those lists, plus you're going to call through listing agents from any transactions you've closed over the last year. So you've got 4 groups that you're calling on Monday, so that you're calling each group of these agents once per month. Okay, so every Monday, splitting up one list. On the off weeks, you can follow up with some of these agents with a text, slide dial, voicemail, or an email to continue to stay in front of them. Once a month is not enough, but once a month for a phone call and a conversation is good. Then in addition to that, it should be text messages, emails, being in front of them on social media. I send out a rate sheet every Friday that goes to all of the real estate agents in my database, and I record a video with an update on what's happening in the market. So that's one way that I'm in front of them on a weekly basis. When you're making these calls, what are you going to talk about? Well, we follow what we call an account executive strategy. So the account executive strategy, the way this works is you're basically breaking the conversation down in the topic of conversation down into one of 4 topics. So topic 1 would be any active buyers that are pre-approved that they've got out shopping for homes, checking in on that buyer, providing any status updates on the loan side of things for that pre-approval. Quadrant 2 is following up on any active leads. So giving them an update on what's going on with any leads that they've sent you. Communication is like the number one key in sales. So following up and letting the agent know where you're at with their referrals is super valuable, and it's showing them that you're working on their deals. Quadrant number 3 is giving them an update on something market related. So it could be an update on what's happening with interest rates. It could be some kind of sales tactic that you learned. It could be an update on a loan program, something with credit scores, something that has to do with the market as a whole. Any kind of informational update could fall into category 3. And then category number 4 would be inviting them to do something.